Shall we play a game? You'll get that in 10 years when they finally remake war games. We are queued up right past the Netflix the dump. I gotta take the dump, and that's really beneath me. I shouldn't use bathroom humor. That's what hacks do. That's what they did last episode. Anyway, let's go and get into it. 3, 2, 1. Where the hell are we now? Don't know whether ominous or optimistic. I bet this is a backstory of the person we saw overlooking them before she got sucked into the game. This shows she's got a particular set of skills. I honestly didn't know Japanese were into mountain climbing. I guess all cultures are into everything. Somebody in every culture is into something, right? Like, say, Jello wrestling. Every culture has two people who like Jello wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just never really thought of Japanese mountain climbers. I guess I'm an idiot. You know, they have mountains in Japan. Like, you don't really think of French clothes makers, but I'm sure French people make clothes, right? So, you know. Shit, looks like I need to move the captions down. There we go. I think that should do it. Yep, you and whoever did that song. Apparently, this game is very card based. Alright. So, we have the three nerds, Cutthroat Bitch. Okay, so I'm going to call him Game Boy, Cutthroat Bitch, Burn Boy, since he got burned in the leg. And then the other one is the Muscle, I guess. So we can call him the Enforcer. I don't know, the Muscle, whatever. I'll come up with something. She's badass. And then, you know, the Cutthroat Bitch is a Cutthroat Bitch. So, you know, I got that from House. Like, you know. So, of course, the problem is I can see this down here as well on my playback. So I need to cover that too. After these two episodes, you can let me know is the title sequence spoilers, because you know I don't think Japanese people give a shit about spoilers. At least the filmmakers don't seem to. The anime don't seem to for real, man. I don't know about live action. It's a big ass city, man. I've never heard of it before this episode, this series. Well, we got 3 days. We can just hang out. Your prize is you don't have to die yet. The fact there's birds here is wild. What kind of reality is this? None of the technology works. I bet this card will start. I still think it's a simulation, I gotta be honest. We'll find out. How many cards will you try? Like, you press it once, it don't work, man. Pressing another, it's like pressing the elevator button 6 times. What did the last 5 times do for you? Damn, somebody's shitting here. I need to stop with that. Oh, riding veggies. Fantastic. Yeah, not great. That's probably been there, what, a week? Looting is good. But there's not going to be anything you can use to beat the games, I don't think. Get yourself some better clothes. I don't know what the hell IC chips are. Right. I'm gonna have to look up icy chips. I don't know what that is. They got him. They went and got him medical attention for his leg. Man, you were obviously transported somewhere, or everybody else was. But the fact there's other people in the city and some seem to be here longer than others makes me think you were transported, not the other people in the city. You were transported to here, a duplicate of your city, or you're in a simulation. Because that old man had been here for a while. The woman has been here for a while. You just got here. Remaining days 3. Hey man, you better be able to charge it. That's not good. Anybody got a charger? Yeah. You need that damn phone. I wonder if she's going to stick with him. It looks like she is. Yeah. That is not a decent weapon. By the way, I was the one joking about zombies. That is a terrible weapon. Very close in. Hey, that's pretty good, man. Yeah, man, that sounds good. Get some tea. So we get 1 day to chill, relax, and we got to play another game. That's how I would do it. If you have 3 days, first day I screw off. Second day is back to the games. I'm not waiting till the last minute. Yeah. Together. Yeah. Oh, really? From behind, huh? Damn. Very uncomfortable. Yeah, I see. Uh-huh, yeah. You were getting your materials reorganized. So she was in the shower. So that's not what you were doing. Why did we see the flashback? You were in the shower when it happened. Liar. I knew we couldn't trust her. I mean, she's lying in the flashbacks. Like, I know she's lying to them, and then because it's none of their business. But like, she's lying to us in the flashbacks. I knew we couldn't trust you because this is what she was doing when it happened. I don't care about somebody backdooring you. Yeah, 3 days ago. Jesus, cutthroat. Yeah, we don't trust you, man. Yes, I will say whatever I want. We don't trust you. Yeah, you'll do whatever it takes to survive. I'm not playing the game with you. You better find your own game. This is a city for a lot of people, so they have endless supplies. Yeah, we need to have as much information as possible. Jesus. I don't know if we can trust this either. What was the game, man? We don't care about the final result. What was the game? Like, he's going to interrupt her before she tells us what the hell the game was. Right. But it was 3 days ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were sent somewhere. Yeah, you were. Yeah. Or you were sent somewhere that's on its own timeline. Exactly. There's a 3 day discrepancy here. Or did you move locations, man? Like you were sent to a parallel reality. Yeah, yeah. It's much more likely that you were transported. I want to know specifics of what her game was. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, there's an intelligence behind this. I mean, it may not be. It could be an AI, but it is definitely an intelligence. Yeah, it sounds possible. It has to be something as big as the government. It doesn't have to be the government, but it's something as big as a government. Exactly. They could be in a simulation. Why do they have water bottles on top of the glasses? Not if it's tapped into your brain. Look, our brains receive all the information via nerve impulses, electricity. If you can tap directly to the brain, the brain would not be able to distinguish between reality and a simulation. Like, do you think you're hearing my voice here right now? You're not hearing my voice. You think you're hearing my voice because your brain has interpreted the electric signals that are transmitted from your ears. Sound waves hit your eardrum. Your eardrum converts that into an electric signal. Simplifying, and I don't really know all the details because I'm not a brain surgeon, but yeah, your eardrum converts it into electricity, sends it to your brain, and your brain interprets that as sound waves. You're not hearing my voice. Not to even mention the fact my voice has been reprocessed into an electronic video, uploaded, transmitted to whatever device you're watching this on, reconstituted and simulated. Right? There's like 3 layers of my voice doesn't exist, right? But the point is, if you can tap into somebody's actual brain, right? If you can tap into somebody's brain, they will not be able to tell the difference between simulation and reality at all. Nothing. Because the brain is just, it has no eyes, ears, nose, throat, fingers. This is all electric signals sent to the brain, right? So, no, like, if the technology is good enough, you would not be able to distinguish it. That's why if we're all in a simulation, we'll never know. We could be 8-legged beings on some other planet thinking we're 2-legged beings, right? We'll never know because we're wired in. He wants to meet this game master so he can whip his ass. Play to figure him out and play to win. And by winning, we mean kill this son bitch. These are game invitations, I think. You have a certain amount of time to register for the game. It's really annoying to me that she didn't describe what the game was. She just said how they were killed. That does not describe what the game is. So is she a liar? Maybe she is the game master. Just getting an up close look at him, because that's always a possibility, right? Or they just don't want to go into details and bog it down, right? Got quite a few players here this time. I wonder if you get new phones every time, and they don't bother recharging them. One per person. It's like, please wait a minute. They're very polite for murderers, right? I ain't got time for your questions, man. Yeah. Oh, man, there are a lot of people. Jesus. This is going to be a big game. Yeah. So you get a new phone every game, okay. I would have kept mine on me until I found that out, for sure. Yeah, I don't think, at some point we're going to have to turn on each other. One of the games will be like that, right? But there's not going to be a whole lot of cooperation here. Here we go. Well, trying to get my extra visa live. This would be... I mean, still. I don't know, man. It would be tedious to have to explain every 5 minutes to somebody new. But there's three of you can take turns. Look at her. Oh, shit. That's why she was stretching out. Just shake hands with me. I see. Great. What about diamonds? Yeah, quit leaving so goddamn close. Great. This is good to know. This is good intel. Great. How long? Well, I'm running away, man. I ain't letting you touch me. Your phone will tell you who the tagger is. I see. Yeah, great. They don't care about collateral damage. I'm I'm 99% certain this is a simulation. That's why I spent so much time talking about that earlier, right? I wonder if you can look at the genre of the game and then put the phone down and walk away before registration is closed. So he didn't play because his hurt leg. That was smart because he would not be able to. He wouldn't be any good at tag right now. I don't think he's long for this world, man. He's in trouble. She didn't play either, apparently. I guess I didn't notice. I guess I thought they all four were there. I wonder what her life situation is. How many days she has. She had 3, but what did she have before that, right? Karobi? That feels like a name I can remember. Karuba. 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 I won't remember next week, but I'm trying. Maybe I'll do one more just so I can remember the name for at least next week's episode, right? She don't care. Look at her. You better heal fast. Wow. That is not what that is. That is not what that is. That is a very dark interpretation of text. Maybe we like helping people, you asshole. What a cutthroat bitch. My God. The hell, man. She likes it when people are... She's trying to turn him, man. Turn him against his friends. What are you trying to do here? Not good. I don't like that they cut away from that. She feels like an AI voice, by the way. How about we hit you in the mouth? Are we allowed to do that? I don't know the rules here. He survived. I don't know about one. The phone's going to tell him. The phone's going to tell him who the tagger is, and nobody else is going to know that. People going to random places, I guess. Some of these characters getting attention. I think they're going to stick around for a while. I think Big Boy probably ain't going to be around much longer. You need to be able to see people coming. I want a place near stairs that go both ways where you can see, like, she's in a good spot. Or is that a dude? I can't tell. I didn't say come over here. I was just waving at you. Oh, okay. Can't tell if that's what the gender is. But still, good spot. If those are stairs back there. Sounds like a guy. Maybe he's evil. He seems like a dick. Yeah. You reach a point where you'll never trust anybody, so it doesn't matter if they're good or they're going to betray you. Either way, like they never get that far. What? Yeah. I'm not going to bother learning his name because I don't think he's going to last much longer. Could be wrong, but, I think we got to thin the herd here. 3 protagonists is too many. 4 if we count her. Good, you made him cry. How do you feel about that, bitch? Jesus, what a dick. What a manipulative asshole. Yeah. Come join me on the dark side. I don't know what she thinks she can get out of this. He's got a hurt leg. He's not going to help her in the game. Unless there's a deeper game here. Like you're supposed to take out other participants, and I tell you this at some point. You take out other players between games, you get more life, right? Like, that could be a possibility. Who the hell knows? This is all new. Anything goes until you find out some more rules, right? Alright, here we go. That's just great. We used to play zombie tag in my neighborhood. Each person gets tagged becomes another tagger. You start with like one tagger and 20 people. And by the end, you've got 20 people chasing one last person, right? Just see how long you last. You got the entire neighborhood chasing you around. It's like zombies. Like you touch somebody and they turn into a zombie. Essentially, that's why it's called zombie tag. Probably the most fun I had as a kid. I just used to love that shit. Back when I could just run around all day, right? Hours just running around the neighborhood. And we'd be climbing on top of garages and shit trying to get away from people. If it's one person, you get on the garage, you just have to make sure you get down a certain way where it takes them the maximum amount of time. There's a fence in the way or something. You can get down on this side, right? It'll take them 2 minutes to get to you. You're done. You're gone by then, right? Check your phone. Somebody's a tagger. They clearly have some way to observe people, by the way. We know they have the eyes in the sky, right? With the lasers and shit. But I'm not seeing any cameras anywhere else, but there must be some way to... In a simulation, of course, you can observe people because you can't see the cameras in a simulation. Cameras are the simulation, right? And that could be our answer. But if this is three-dimensional space and they just have some way of transporting people to a different location or a parallel reality, then the cameras are well hidden. But they clearly have a way to monitor people. Like I said, chips where you can tell what location they're in a building, but that still doesn't tell you what floor they are on. You know? I'm ready to jump. I ain't jumping until I see them come around that corner. I mean, you're crazy. I guess the tagger has a mask, huh? Or is the tagger not one of the players? Now, I didn't think about that. I thought one of them was going to be like the secret tagger, right? Yeah, we got to move faster, man. You're getting tagged. I've never seen you before in my life. You're getting tagged. So are you. Thank you. I don't need every 3 minute updates. I can look at the clock myself. Why are you breathing like Jason Voorhees? The hell? Guess if you get tagged, you're dead. I don't know what the hell it was, but it ain't good. Shit. You got tagged. So I guess you get tagged with a gun, huh? It's a little thing, but I like the way his phone is lighting up part of his body, right? You're gonna go up there towards the place this guy died from. Fuck off. Shit, I shouldn't be doing that. Yep, he's a tiger. Was that a nail gun? Or it's a machine pistol? You ain't tagging me. Nice cow mask, moron. Yep, you better run. I guess it's good to know who your enemy is, but, I wouldn't have gone towards the death spot, right? The camera work in this series is absolutely incredible. Absolutely. I've heard really bad things about live action Japanese TV series. Shoddy workmanship, terrible camera work, production value, just low budget, right? That is not what I'm seeing here, man. Like, there was a shot, like, I didn't notice this until I got into editing the first episode. When they first go into that bathroom before the power goes out, hell no. The cameraman followed them into the stall. There was three of them. The cameraman was the fourth person to go in the stall. Man, get out of my face with that shit. And it was very clever how the characters, of course, the cameraman doesn't exist in the world of the story. I see. Look at her crying. I think the goal was to kill people. She gets extra lives for that. Yeah, she was working. Yeah. This ain't good, man. None of this is good. But so the actor had to delay closing the door so the cameraman can get in and back up to the back of the stall, right? So he can get a good shot. It was all very smooth. It was mellow yellow smooth. Perfectly executed. All one shot. You're following them in there. They come in. You come in with them. And you back up. And then he closes the door. And they even said something like, hurry up and close the door, like he was screwing around. Perfectly covered. It was a very well executed. It's hard to execute that. And get a good take, right? Because, if the camera jerks any direction randomly, because, it's very chaotic. You got people banging into each other. You got to do it over again. I don't know how the hell they captured the sound for it. Maybe they have wireless mics on them. Maybe they did ADR. I'm not sure. But that camera move was very well executed. And I was extremely impressed. And then we just saw this going down the stairs. Going down 2 flights of stairs. You're moving backwards. Yep, he's dead as hell. So he don't even have to touch you. You're dead as hell too. That's it. Just don't be on the same floor as him, man. Yep, don't be going out of here either. You try to leave the building, you're done. I mean, that's them's the rules, man. I've been able to pick up on that much anyway. What the hell is she doing? That's my question. See, I don't think she's doing this because she needs him, because he's the weakest member, and he's got a burned leg, so he's injured as well. So what the hell would be the purpose? The only purpose would be if you take out any other players, you get points. That's the only thing I can think of. Or she's just crazy. And that doesn't seem to be the characterization somewhere. I mean, because nobody believes that like she fell in love with this dude in one day, right? So I don't know what her game is. But look at this, man. This is expert filmmanship. Expert filmmaking, man. Well executed camera shots, and this is not cheap, what they're doing. I gotta say, man, I'm really impressed with the production quality. Yeah, really, uh, really, just a shoe. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, you gotta dig a little deeper in that. Pull into your purse like you got a weapon. Like it's funny. She's like, "Why do we need weapons?" She might be the game master herself, and she just likes playing with her food. That's entirely possible. Those are some close calls in that first game, though. That's the only thing that makes me wonder if she would, because I don't think she would have like risked death like that. Because there was some very close calls a couple times, and it was so close that there's a good chance you were going to die. She didn't tip her hand, right? She wasn't like, "Hey, let's just go ahead and go through this door," whatever. Because like literally, they were seconds from dying several times. So she probably isn't a game master. She probably is just a participant, but I don't trust it, man. Is this Christianity or is this something else? I can't tell. Because Japan's only 1% Christian. The Holy Mother could be anything. I don't know. I mean, they've got several, religions over there that I don't really understand. I know Buddhism is one of them. What the hell? Well, it looks like Christianity. People screwing the preacher. Yeah, yeah. It's probably some kind of fringe cult, That's what it looks like. You're being a little passive there, buddy. I need don't be just laying there like a dead body. I mean, yeah, it's an interactive experience. Dude is a psycho, man. I wonder if you kill him, you automatically win. Yeah, he definitely saw you. He's coming for that ass. You better move. If you can't see him, you need to be somewhere he's not. Like, be somewhere else. No, he's still there. Okay. Oh, right. You still need to get to the safe zone, though. Evading him's not enough. You got to get to the safe zone. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Right. Or is she telling the truth? Yeah, shit. Who's that woman? She didn't look like she was even playing, man. Yeah, she is a climber, man. So are you a voyeur? Like, what the hell, man? You're in this game too, bitch. You better find the safe zone. You got 8 minutes. Unless he thinks he's found it already. Maybe he's standing in front of it and he's just checking shit out, right? She just seemed like she was just somebody who was showing up in her apartment to go inside and, watch Friends or something. Like, she didn't seem like she was participating. The old woman, right? Some of you dudes are just moving too cavalier. We need to be moving much faster than this. Yeah. There he is. Hey, dumbass. You care too much, man. Yeah, get your ass moving. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to help people, but I have my limits. I'm not crawling over to get him. I will say, hey, come with me. And I will do that was a good idea, calling out. I didn't think of it, but that's a good idea. I would do that if somebody else did it. So that dude's probably an old pro. He's been here a long time, right? May have even played this game before. You know, the pros are a little annoying. Man, that little knife ain't gonna do shit. You're getting murked. His shooting is rudimentary. I like this dude. He's got something for this son bitch. Okay. All right. I'm in. He can tell a fighter when he sees one. Let's go. Right. Let's split up our resources because we got 2 missions here. We only got like 7 minutes, man. All right, good shit. Man, she is a climber, man. I love this chick. They're setting her up like she's gonna be around a while. I like that. I think I'm starting to think Big Boy's gonna be around. I like him, but you don't want to like too many people in a show like this because they're definitely gonna get murked. Just go with him and help, asshole. Yeah. I mean, that's the way that you want to survive, man. Work together. Shit. Unless we're actively going against each other, like one of us is a tagger, there's no reason not to work together. You gotta check every goddamn door, man. You know, the killer seems a little bored, but this would be exciting, man, because you got a good chance of getting murked here. It's 20 dudes, man. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna shoot the hell out of you. Get this sumbitch. Right in the back of the head. What the hell, man? What? What the hell? Why'd you set him up like that, man? Is he in on it? F this dude, man. Huh. You better hit him. I thought you were gonna hit him with that shit. Oh, now you can jump his ass. That's right. That's right. Beat the dog shit out of this bitch. You better hit him again. Yeah, shit. Yeah, now we can go. Look, I'm here for you kicking his ass, but I don't understand why you let that dude die. Like, that is messed up, man. You had him from behind. Yeah. Holy shit, this guy can scrap, man. Maybe you're just a bitch. Because you talk tough. We've seen that many times, right? Be selling them wolf tickets. Yeah, that's right. Hey, man, the knife actually... Damn, they got me cussing. The knife actually worked, man. I can't believe that shit. I cannot believe that knife... Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of that, he brought a knife to a sword fight. Yeah. You better get that off me. I thought he completely missed him. Hey, get your bitch ass up. Yeah, now we're talking. Shit, that was a nice little diving kick, man. You little horse bitch. Bojack Horseman looking ass. Yeah, shit, now he's hurt, man. We can't be collecting injuries up in here, man. You ain't got enough life recovery time. There's got to be something you're missing, man. Gamer Boy is the one that's going to save their ass every time, just about. Work on that game theory. He didn't hit the door. He wanted to keep him away from the door. Yep, there it is. Now we're talking, man. Yep. Oh boy, he figured it out. You gotta watch this son of a bitch. Just open the damn door. He likes the adventure of it. This guy likes game theory, man. Shut the hell up with your AI slop ass voice. I get it. I'd be paranoid too. He chased because that's the game, right? It's a game. If you just want to kill people, you transport them into a room filled with lava, right? You don't want to kill people just to kill people. You're here to play a game, right? That's why he's chasing people. That's why he's not. They call it camping. He wasn't camping at the door because that's the game. Now there could be another trick in here, but I think that the answer to the question why is he chasing us is obvious. We're about to get jumped. Don't be standing so close, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a second tagger up in here. Yeah, you saved my ass. Battery powder, bitch. Nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. What a psycho. Got that son bitch locked in there. Oh, you need at least one person. We need two people to do this. He got stabbed to hell, man. I don't know, man. I need an answer to the question, so I hope he lives long enough to answer the question why he let that dude die. It would be very interesting if we don't get the answer, but I would be nice to get it. But there's something off with this dude, man. He's not as tough as he acts. I'll give him that much. But he's tough, though. Like, that jumping kick was awesome. He does talk a lot of shit. Oh, shit. He better be able to jump up and kick one button while he's pressing the other button. Jesus. That field of view, man. Yeah, you better... you better be careful looking up in here, man. Jesus. Bojack Horseman ass. Kill this sumbitch. Why a horse? I've been like a tiger or a bear, man. Oh my, right? Yeah, machine gun's not really an up-close combat weapon, Well, she's a nimble little monkey, ain't she? That's crazy as hell. That was some parkour shit. I'm gonna beat you till the mass bleeds. People better get their ass in here, man. Hey, we gotta go. 20 seconds. You ain't gonna make it, man. Yep. Son of a bitch. That's right, you asshole. I feel like if he was touching you, you would also get shocked. We better do that shit. Yeah. I guess that saves everybody who's left. I thought the way I understood the rules, you had to be in the room to live. Okay, so like if two people win, everybody wins. So you definitely should have been cooperating then. It's because it doesn't matter which two people press the button, right? Now we done? We good? Asshole. Damn, is it woman? Oh shit. She's probably a gamer just like the rest of them. She was given these orders to be taggers. Shit. Yep, you failed. You were a gamer just like everybody else. Yep. Not great. It had to be white walls, didn't it? That dude's a sociopath, man. He don't give a shit. I didn't have a big reaction either, but I know it's not real. He, in his world, it's real. And he didn't give a shit. You gotta watch that son bitch. I guess we don't fight you anymore, right? Like, you're probably dead anyway. Wonder how many clips he's got left. Yep, they're players just like us. One of these days, we'll be called upon to do this. Clearly. You didn't know that. I'm keeping this. Got any clips? I think it's time to find my friend. Yeah, he's grabbing clips. Smart man. You gonna loot him? Seriously? No? The answer is in our hands now. Interesting. I figured there'd be deeper layers to this. Yeah. Watch some sudden movements there, buddy. Hey, he ain't trying to hang out, man. He did his job. He's out. Very interesting. Well, excellent. I mean, I've heard really good things. I've been hearing about this show for a while. It's not just going to be, it's basically Saul meets the Hunger Games type shit, you know. I'm going with my simulation theory for now until we get more evidence. And simulation or not, I do think there's some kind of artificial intelligence behind this. And the question is, if it's not a simulation, how they keep track of people. Like I said, GPS chips are only so good. They don't really give you a lot, right? So there's a lot of holes in that kind of like watching people. You know, you don't know what floor they're on. Sometimes they're now this could be super technology, so they can be accurate within a foot, but a lot of times they may be inaccurate up to 6 feet. You think they're in one room, they're in a different room, right? You know, so I don't know. There's a lot of questions, as there should be. It's a mystery box show, and can't wait to see more. Thanks again to Mario for sponsoring this. Like I said, it'll be from this point forward, it'll be one episode a week.